chat now going. That's always nice. And then we are needing to send the link over. Hey, Chopin enthusiast. Just setting this sucker up. All right. Let's play some music. Maybe we'll mess around with some different Handel today, just for fun. Still learning Physicality. Yeah, the hand coordination is where it's at. Hey, Vishwa. Nice to see ya. Get this live here. It doesn't turn off my computer. You are so good at piano. Oh, thank you. Can you try Take On Me? Ooh, I haven't heard that one. We might have to do that. Oh, yes, I know Take On Me by Aha. common conversation. Thibault, piano, we could mess around with that maybe. Where am I from? Midwest area of the United States. Bohemian Rhapsody. We will do Bohemian Rhapsody. I've been kind of doing this, throwing everything at the wall, sort of thing, where we just sort of put all the different things that everybody wants all at once. So we'll see how that works. All right, let's see. Bella Ciao. I was gonna do Take on Me. I think Take on Me would be good. Thibault piano. I want to look that up though first. Trying to get everything set up in a way that I can do everything. Rush E. Smells Like Teen Spirit on piano. Ooh, we could try that out. All right. We don't need to get into politics. We're just playing music. It's okay to just play some music. The ball. The ball 48. I don't know. It looks like this dude wrote some different things, so I don't know. You'll have to pick a specific song. All right. Blinding Lights is very similar, but they don't really work too well together. Yes, you're right. That is a very common part of my vocabulary. Let's see. Romance by Kevin MacLeod. We could mess around with that. Yes, it is. I need to stop saying that. I'll pick some other words. We can do that. Can you please play Interstellar? So we'll do a bunch of the big common requests, like maybe 15 more minutes in. Yeah, we'll mess around with those at that point. Oh, there it was again. Wow. Yes, like and subscribe. Thank you so much. It does help. I mean, we could do at least the tag. Oh, I Love You by Shane Wilson. church audition like 10 years ago. Mozart, please? We can do some Mozart. That'd be fun. Lacrimosa. Mozart. Beautiful Mozart. Song. Can you do Excess in Us? Oh, I'm getting all the requests. Excess in Us? Yes. Oh man, that's a throwback. Clumsy Potato. Man, I'm gonna have to see if I can remember that one. That's an original song of mine. Appreciate it. Misty. Ooh, we can definitely do Misty. Childhood Best Friend. Well, that's good. That's a fire song. It is a fire song. It is totally a fire song. Please request play Interstellar. Yeah, so we will do a bunch of the popular requests like maybe another 10 minutes in. Do I ever have piano burnouts? I mean, the short answer is yes, but the longer answer is I more have life burnouts. That would probably be the more correct answer. It's not anything specific with piano. It's the fact that I have a big problem where I think that I need to be productive at every moment of every day. And if I can't be productive at every moment of every day, I start to go, well, I must not be very good at this life thing. Yes, that's called depression. Yes, I think that's probably right. But in general, I find that what happens is if you can stay consistent with doing the piano thing, it can even help with that. So you kind of have to reform your goals. So like, maybe you're reaching too hard, or maybe you're not being realistic with yourself. And so don't worry, Chopin enthusiast, if you feel the need to be productive all the time. On the one hand, it's an amazing thing, but on the other hand, it is a little bit of a curse. What is a key? Let's get into some of these questions, and then I'll play a couple more of these requests. All right, come back soon, K21. That's great. I can also play piano. That's awesome. Me too. Happy birthday. That's a great one. some of these questions. So what is a key? A key tells you two things. So first and foremost, Wild Blossoms, you don't need a spam. A key is basically going to be a selection of notes, right? So D major is going to start on D, and then you're going to go up, and you're going to change some notes on the piano to make it work for whatever place you're at. Because if I just played all the white keys starting on D, I'd get this sound. Which is D Dorian is the name of it, but it's not quite the sound that we're really looking for when we want to be consistent with what we're doing. So kind of the gold standard is the major scale. And so we're going to use those changing of notes, changing from white keys to black keys, to make it the right interval formula to make it work. So we go D, E, F sharp, G, A, B, C sharp, D. So when you say you're in the key of D major, it's really going to tell you two things at once. It's going to first tell you that D is home base. And then the second thing it's going to tell you is you have F sharp and C sharp. That's really about it. Never I thought I'd hear Baby Shark on a piano. You guys are funny with Drake Kendrick stuff. I come back from school, play piano for 5 hours, watch the stream, then go to bed. Weekends are bad because I have much more time, and then half the time I'm burnt out. So, okay, let's talk a little bit more about burnout. Here's the thing. If you do nothing for a full day, and then do nothing for the next day, and then do nothing for the next day, that's not really burnt out, that's something else. But if you are doing something full time, all the time, you play piano 4 or 5 hours a day, and then you get to like the 6th or 7th day and you don't really want to play piano very much, you're probably actually just triggering a rest response. And what will happen is you kind of have to gauge it out. Okay, if you then don't play very much piano or zero piano on, say, Saturday or Sunday, do you feel compelled to come back on Monday? Does it feel better than to come back? If the answer is yes, then go for it. If your answer is no, then maybe you still need to mess around. But it's okay to rest. It's okay to not do as much sometimes. That's people way overemphasize like the try hard mechanic when it comes to learning an instrument or getting really well. If you study people who are really good at sports, they're really good at practice and they're really good at dedicating time to it, but they're also really good at resting. Like NBA players are notorious for playing video games all the time when they're not actually playing. All right, I'm gonna play a little bit of this Ballade pour Adeline. Never seen this before in my life. We'll check it out. And then answer a couple more questions. It'll be about time for our brain rot medley. That's why they want to go slow at the beginning, because you're going to have a billion 30-second notes. reminds me of an elegant, mysterious lady. Yeah, a bit there. I play all the time, but when I'm burnt out, I just sit there in front of the piano and don't want to do something else because I want it to be music related. Oh, okay. Yeah, we could mess around with Chopin Ballade. Cabbing Lum, I recognize that. Can you play In My Funeral? That's a little morbid, but I mean, sure. If I tried to not play piano, I suddenly get a creativity boost. Then I sit down and try to play something, but my head goes empty, and then that repeats the entire day. Chopin enthusiast, it sounds like you need a place to reflect outside of the piano. I like For Elijah O's idea. Pick up a guitar, sing when you don't want to play piano. That's a great idea. But honestly, it just sounds like you need a walk, dude. It just really sounds like you need a walk. Not to make your issues simple, but try walking. If you don't regularly walk, take some walks. If you need something more intense than that, try to run. You play piano too, that's awesome. Let's see. Sometimes if I want to go too hard, I just kill the joy of wanting to practice or play for like a week or two. Yeah, exactly. Really, pacing is really important. So, think of it like working out. If you go, hey, I want to get super strong, and so then you go, I'm going to really work out a lot today. Then you wake up the next day super sore, and then you just blow the entire week for working out. Instead, if you're like, I'll do like a few push-ups, and then a couple sit-ups. The next day you wake up and you're like, that felt good, I'll do some more. And then over time, it just builds and builds and builds and builds and builds. I tuned the piano and I totally broke a string. Just kind of lame. I need to get new strings for this piano. I wonder if these strings have ever been replaced. That's a good question. Does sheet music tell you everything you need to play something even if you haven't seen or heard it before? If it's written well, yes. If it is written well, absolutely. That is 100%. If sheet music is written well, you do have everything you need to know to play. It doesn't mean that you don't want other resources. Other resources can really, really help, for sure. Hello, Subratu. We're about to do a big brain rot medley. Let's see. Is it normal for hand pains too? Like when playing piano, because when I'm playing piano, my hands are aching, though I ignore it. Yeah, so let's actually talk about hand pain for just a second, and then we will do our funny medley of all the different things. I need to get XSNS. I need to learn more of my music again so that I can play it for you guys. Now that I've got an audience to play my original music for. Hey Ella.
What?
You can tell Annie that she doesn't need to be in her room anymore. She just needs to calm down, okay?
Also, Buckles is sad.
Oh, is that Buckley
Yeah.
that's crying? Okay, get him out, okay? So right, I feel the same way about piano. I have a very ambitious goal in my mind, and there's nothing else in my life that is as much fun as piano. Okay, that's fantastic. Again, that's why I'm saying, like, take a walk. You don't need to play video games or distract yourself doing other things. Like, if you want to just do piano, just do piano. But take a walk and let yourself refresh, and then just go right back to it. I used to do that all the time when I was a piano major. I'd practice piano for like 8 hours, and then I'd go take a walk, and then I'd go right back to piano. All right. Let's try this chord progression, and then hand pains. I want to talk about hand pains for a second. So there are hand pains that are normal, and then there are hand pains that are not normal. So hand pains that are normal are mainly ones that exist around here, because these are going to be your forearm muscles, and they dictate your fingers over here. And development there is going to be normal. Even development in like little muscle groups like here is very, very normal. But what is not normal is sharp pains right here. Yeah, it is a complicated situation, Chopin enthusiast. We can talk more on Discord. If anybody wants a longer conversation, you can pop in the Discord. It's in the pin. When you're playing piano, you need to be paying attention to, I think, really two things. You need to be paying attention to your joints, and anybody who's done these live streams for a while and watched my stuff knows I'm a huge proponent of making sure each joint is flexible. But then the other thing you need to be paying attention to is what type of pain it is and where it is. If it is sharp pain, if it feels like nerve pain, and it's in obvious like joints or endings of your fingers, that's really bad, and you want to probably take a break and then really think about why that's happening. Do you have a pre-existing condition? Like, do you have some other pre-existing injury that's happening? Or like, for example, something that I didn't think about, but like when I was in college, I played a lot of video games on top of playing a lot of piano and like typing on computer. And I realized it was just that overuse, like especially typing where you're just your wrist is just resting on something like that, just hurts a lot. If it's more achy pain, then that's fine. Like you need to build up muscles. Now, within reason. Don't go super crazy. Hi, Bahi. Opus 25. Aching, but it's so consistent. It depends on how long you're talking about. Like, if it's aching for a few days or even a week, it may just be your muscles building. You may be continuing challenging your muscles so they keep aching. If it continues aching, though, you may have something else going on there. Yeah, you do definitely need to be paying attention there. Okay, we're going to do our mashup medley. So anybody requesting all this different stuff, we'll do it. Let me do this chord progression first. And then we'll do a mashup medley. That's actually really pretty easy why that works. So C, you're just setting up the key of C, and it's in the key of C. Then C augmented is acting as kind of a substitute dominant chord for A minor. And the reason why that works is because it is using the leading tone, which is G sharp. And then we go to A minor. A minor is the relative minor of C, it's not that far away. A minor is the 2 chord to the 5 chord of D. So you're kind of acting like now we're actually in G major. But then we do a fake out and we go back to F, which is still in the key of C. And then we intensify it with, something that a lot of people call these days negative harmony, because Jacob Collier popularized that term. So you have basically kind of a negative harmony dominant chord, which is really what I would have called the minor plagal cadence, going back to C. And the C sus just adds a little more motion. So, just to emphasize the negative harmony versus positive harmony. Positive harmony is normal harmony, right? Dominant sevenths. Dominant seventh, dominant seventh, back. Negative harmony is minor chords in fourths. B flat minor, F minor, C major. Yes, good. Alright. I feel the same way after playing octaves, or playing fast octaves. Yeah, the octaves are going to be really crushing it because you're going to be holding the shape for a while. But we'll get more into technique. Know any Japanese songs? If you throw something out, we can mess around. What should I do when I didn't practice a piece and now it's really bad? In some parts I forgot, but too lazy to practice. You need to just practice better. Sorry. You just need to practice more. It's about consistency. That's really going to be the name of the game. If you really want to make progress, you're going to just have to be consistent, and you're going to have to really those parts that you dread going to are exactly the parts you need to work on. Bahi-sama, you got to throw something out. I don't know anything in this moment because I'm playing a bunch of music for other people and my music that I'm doing. So now we're going to do all the ones that everyone asks.
Waltz in A minor, Dr. Tony Chopper song. I mean, I don't care. The whole point is to play stuff that I don't know at all. If we're doing this. Oh, One Piece? Let's see. They're not gonna have that. Well, this Chopper's eye catcher. Hold on, let's listen to a little bit of Chopper. Yes, we did it. We played all the songs. And in many ways, I'm starting to regret that we're doing it that way because I'm pretty sure everybody just doesn't pay any attention and then gets all confused. Oh, we need to pull that up on YouTube. Let's see, Waltz in A minor. Which waltz in A minor? I'm pretty sure there's more than one, right? Am I not making that up? And then, let's see. We got it. At the Crossroads theme from Persona 5. Okay. Be my crew. Omashori, that's hilarious. Alright, well, it worked out. Let's see. Tony Chopper. Unwelcome School from Blue Archive. You could mess around with that. I keep saying that. I said I would stop saying that. Waltz in A minor. We're going to see if we're just going to get the one that you want from that. Oh, you mean this guy?
hard for me to get the right hand quick notes precise. The rest is going all right. Are you talking about the ornaments, or are you talking about the this part? That one? Hungarian dance. We can mess around with that. Gloves ain't nothing but hats for your fingers. Yeah, it's true. Let's see. Let's see what else. What are we dealing with here? Somebody was saying GTA San Andreas theme. That one too, but mostly the other. You're gonna have to be a little specific. Okay, because Unwelcome School. Yeah, we can mess around with it. Don't know ornaments? Oh, you're fine. So it's this stuff. Okay, sounds good. Take it easy, Wild Blossoms. Appreciate you coming in. No, you're fine. So ornaments is these things, yeah. Okay, so the first thing you need to do is ignore them. And this may be hard because if you're playing off of synesthesia, you may not know what they are. You acknowledge me, so now I play the waiting game. I don't know why that sounds so very much like some anime experience, right? It's like, once you said my name, now you activated my trap card. And now I will just play the waiting game. Anyway. So the first thing you want to do, just ignore that part. Just that much. Once that feels good, then you want to just practice it on its own. Once that feels pretty good, then you put it together. The other thing you want to be aware of, Bram, is we want to go ahead and make sure that we know whether we want to play this note with the left hand or before it. Like that. Or you hear the difference together or before. There's no right answer there. It's just you gotta choose. Those are little ideas that I'd throw out your way. Man, I almost don't want to play this right now because it's hilarious to me, this concept of you as an anime character. That's not too bad. Let's see, what's the next part? Let's see what we're doing here. There we go. Something like that. I'm just waiting for the solo. Oh, there's a little solo part. Oh, this? It's just all pentatonics, dude. It's not that hard. You can play the world's hardest song? Awesome. Happy birthday, gang! Sweet! I'm 60! Minor happy birthday. Yes, join the server, Rashad. Sweet. What's everyone's, yeah, I don't know why the buy it. It's your 16th birthday. It's foreboding. I'm just kidding. No, have a great 16th birthday. That's awesome. What's everyone's favorite classical pieces? Yeah, what is the world's hardest song, Clayton? I hope you enjoyed that. I'm dead serious. I could do a actual major one. I just want to be silly. Let's see. Hungarian dance. We can do the Hungarian dance. Boo doo 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 doo. What instrument was the Hungarian dance originally written for? I mean, I guess it's a pretty easy one. Bartók's Second Piano Concerto. Is that hard? Well, we can find out together. Okay, so this is the note that the string broke as I was tuning the piano earlier. So unfortunately, it just keeps going. This piano is in desperate need of maintenance, unfortunately. A little sad there. Really annoying. But they really want you to. I'm gone now. I hope everyone in the chat is doing well and keep up the hard work and smile a bit for no reason. The world is a better place with y'all in it. Oh, I appreciate that.
Why'd you spit? You spit on me.
No way, bro's having a hard time. Glad I didn't try. Otherwise, I would cry.
Buckle spit.
I don't know what you're saying with that. Humble reminder, Persona 5 Crossroads theme. Thank you. Thank you for your epic. Appreciate that.
Hi, Abby.
You know, here's the other problem with doing the chat this way. I'm realizing I'm pretty sure there's a delay with having it set up the way I have it now compared to not the mirrored version. What do you need? You could if you wanted.
I'm just waiting.
Tarantella by Bergmuller. We're just messing around. So just throw out requests. Ooh, Bartók. Bartók. Hold on. We're gonna pull up Bartók Piano Concerto number 2. Cause we're crazy. Let's get the piano part here. Humble reminder. I like how this is. We're starting to like code our different language here. Like humble reminder is like a big phrase now. That's one, and then we can mess around with that. That's another. We need all these phrases. IMSLP, you're failing me.
Buckles.
Don't fail me, IMSLP. Wow, this is a hard score to read. What do you need? I'll show you later. Ah, come on. It keeps failing on me. I don't know why IMSLP is really messing up. I butchered that name. Let's see. Yeah, IMSLP is kind of messing around with me. It's certainly not easy. It's certainly not easy. We got changing time signatures. We got a lot of accidentals. We got a lot of fireworks. It's not insane. It's probably not like Rachmaninoff #2 insane, but I mean it's got some heft to it. That's definitely true. That's non-controversial. That hard part of it. We're gonna keep moving on because it's the IMSLP is messing up. That's a nice little jazz tune. Do your kids also play piano? You're a silly girl. Alright. Kids also play piano. Yes, they do. They totally do. She's actually downstairs practicing. She was saying, "Hey, can I watch on the iPad while I practice?" Chopin Ballade. We can mess around. Yes. All my kids play piano. Tarantella by Bergmuller. We're gonna have to be done pretty soon here, but I'll do a couple more. If you want to stay involved, you definitely want to pop on the Discord. Very wholesome chats about music over there, which is kind of fun because music is fun. So here we go. Bergmuller. Major. We changed the key signature. This is very fun for me. Do I go by Bob? I can go by Bob. I generally go by Robert. All right, let's see. And then we gotta go back minor because we're serious now. That was, we can mess around.
Dad, give me fresh new milk.
Yes. Absolutely, we can get you fresh new milk. Fresh new milk. Fresh new milk. So...
I put down milk by myself. I put down milk by myself.
Good, good. So when we're talking music, and we're talking how to learn music really well, you need to look at the title and the composer, because the title and the composer is going to tell you what is the genre of the piece, what to expect, what the mood is. It gives away so many details about what is going on with the piece of music. So you really want to do a deep dive on genre and composer by title and composer, and then after that you want to go ahead and you want to do the key signature and the time signature. Yes, lactose warning, you gotta worry about that. I had to humor my child for a second. Struggle a lot with key signatures with lots of sharps and flats. Oh yeah, and you were mentioning double flats and double sharps. Let me talk about this a little, and then I'm gonna play something that I want to play, and then we will be done for the day. Thanks. Practice now. Little one, practice. This message is straight to you. Practice. Okay. So, first of all, key signatures. Think of them as different levels or different worlds in a video game. So if you are playing and like you're used to like say the mechanics and the physics of normal above ground Mario, and then you go to the underwater world, you're struggling with it. Well, that's because you don't know how Mario moves in the underwater world. So it's the same with your hands with the scales. So if all you do all day is major and C major, then you're going to have a really hard time playing A flat major, for example. But if you practice every single scale with the same ferocity and intensity and even more effort on those flat scales and sharp scales, then it's not going to be much of an issue for you to play in those. And your eyes will get used to the fact that when you're looking at a piece in like B major, most of the notes are going to be sharp at that point. So that would be just the general thing I would say. Besides the general, what you would want to do besides that is you would want to basically also be thinking about easy things. So for example, as the sharps go up, the amount of white keys go down. And so when you're starting out, and yes, so this is getting into the reading. When you're starting out and you're reading a piece, if you're reading a piece in D major, the assumption should be we're playing mostly white keys, and then remember the C's and the F's are sharp. But then once we get to a piece like D flat major, Now the whole thing is opposite. The F and the C are the only white keys, so we're going to assume it's going to be a black key. Also, Chopin enthusiast, I'm going to let you in on a little secret. I'm not really reading very much when I'm reading piano music. And what I mean by that is, for example, that Persona piece that you requested, that piece is based on a jazz progression, C major, C7, F, G sharp diminished, E minor, A, D minor, G7. So I'm effectively, I know what I'm expecting. Expectations are really problematic in people, right? That's something that you really shouldn't assume things about people. You should let them speak for themselves. Music is a different beast, though. You need to have expectations. If you want to be a good musician, you should come in with expectations. And then when they meet those expectations, you go, great, I knew what I was looking for, and now I have it. When they don't meet those expectations and they do the opposite, it's an aha moment. It's like, oh, this isn't what I expected. Now I need to adjust my game and think about really what I'm doing here. So that is what I would tend to say is how you're going to basically sort of allow yourself to be able to mess around with that. How can you use diminished chords in jazz? They're substitutes for dominant seventh chords. So for example, if you were doing a 2, 5, 1 in C major, instead of doing D minor to G7, going to C, you go D minor to B diminished to C. Chopin Ballade number 1. I'm a softie. We'll do Chopin Ballade number 1, and then I will do something else, and then we'll be done. I need to get rolling. Thanks everybody for tuning in, and we'll go from there. So, Devil entered your stream. It's all good. Appreciate it. Thanks everybody, and you have a good rest of your day. I may stream later. We will see. It depends. And then tomorrow, who would like to see me playing live at a concert. I could probably stream the concert from the side. I'm not sure how good the audio is going to be because it's a rock and roll concert, but we could definitely mess around with that. Sorry, European brethren, because it would be so late and maybe morning at your time. So, okay, I may throw it up on the side. Be like 8 p.m. CST, so what? 6 or 7 hour time difference. So yeah, it'd be brutal. It'd be like 4 a.m. So, all right, I'll see you later. Peace out.